So I put that latch on there the other day. I was just messing around in here. Sometimes I just come in here and just fool around. So I put that right there. And I remember I had took some plugs out. I just set them in there. I don't know what they go to. You know what I mean? But they're in there just because probably won't need them. But the goal is to go ahead and try to get this hood on there so it'll all be in one complete piece. And then we can go ahead and when I get over there, we could probably take it off again. Can't do nothing with the exhausters yet because there's gonna be some headers and stuff coming. But this wire harness is becoming a nightmare, so I'm gonna leave this wire harness alone because I know I'm not doing it the right way. But I am gonna do some of the stuff that I know I can do, which is taking out everything out of this trunk, just vacuuming it out. Probably throw a dust mask on, probably blow some of this stuff out. And I don't really know what I'm gonna do in this trunk for real. Might just spray just some basic plumb in there. Maybe some, I wanted to do some rhino liner, but I'm not sure. I'm not too sure because I want to come back and do a mini tub on it. So I might just need to leave this alone for a while because there's nothing really need to be done back here because I really don't want to keep that spare tire. But I'm just going to keep it clean. I'm not going to throw no more junk back in there. And I did have that board that was in here, but I wound up throwing it away when I moved. I might be able to make some just basic, throw some carpet on it. You know what I mean? Find something really kind of thin. Do a basic board, put it in there so that way I can still sit stuff in the trunk and it'll be kind of clean. I'm gonna figure out something. I'm gonna do it the most efficient way. I'm not gonna put a lot into this trunk. I just want to button up one piece really quick. And it seemed like this is gonna be the fastest way to just button this rear end up. Boom, this trunk, not the rear end, but just the trunk itself. Knock that on out, but we're gonna do some suspension. We're gonna do a lot of work. Even if I just stuck with the factory, ran and rebuilt it, just to make this build be all the way up to par, rebuild those drums in the rear, which I wanna go disc, but right now I just need to make sure that I have some kind of brakes. So I had the mechanic make sure both of the brakes are right and do all the alignments that need to be done on this. But it's coming together. I told my partner that this wheel was cocked. And it's something else I was looking for. It's this, the bolt that I'm looking for. I believe that's it, but it could be some of these. And it's for that brace that's up under here. It's a brace that goes over the fender, under the fender and stuff. So, little small things that I do need some help on. I wiped everything down kinda. This was some basic stuff. And just to sit back and see what it looks like. Where can I add more details in that? What more can I clean up, you know? So it's starting to come along. Man, it's taking forever because, man, your boy just don't be having money like that. I'm just your everyday Joe, you know what I mean? This is not my career. I mean, I do a little bit of collision work, and even then, I don't do all of the work. I can't perfect it. I can get it all the way up to a point where, you know, it's right before perfection. I can get you about 80% there by myself right about now. Even on this restoration, I can get probably 80% of this whole thing confident with the body work, about 80%. Just have my partner come fine tune it. I'm just trying to primer all of it down. And I'm gonna go ahead and sand this down, get it down to 180, primer it, mask it off real good, so then it won't really be that bad. I'm probably just gonna mask this top part off. And I'm gonna mask all this stuff off. I'm gonna keep these mirrors like that. I ain't gonna mess with those mirrors too much right now. And I'm sure I'm not gonna mess with none of this chrome, none of this black trim. I'll probably come back, clean all that up, spray with some black trim. Maybe like some black gloss, you know. Just some cheap stuff, you know, something real quick. But yeah, again, I may mask it off and just hit it with some black gloss. I don't know. Might do this too. Just do some black gloss. But when I start messing with this stuff, oh, that's gonna lead into that T-top. But we're gonna do black on this for sure. I was gonna do the color. What y'all recommend I do? That would be cool to see some of the color on there. When I get to that part, we'll get to that part. Yeah, but I just be such in a hurry to make it look good. I remember when JSP was building my Banshee, he smacked some parts together on my trunk, so it's definitely a big dent over there. But trying to keep as much Bondo off this car as possible, and that's why when he did that, I was looking like, damn. But I can talk about that for days and days. Let's get it.
Walk like, talk like, move like juice. Walking like, talking like, moving like, ooh. Big as like a motorcycle, jumping out the roof. Smoking like, drinking like, roaming out the roof. Walk like, talk like, move like juice. Walking like, talking like, moving like, ooh. Big as like a motorcycle, jumping out the roof. Jumping out hopping out the evacuate the truck and then I get into a demon. You know I'm about the water, I don't really need a reason. I was at the bottom with the bloods, I was anemic. I don't wanna talk about it, way too hot, it ain't the season. Staying low key, where's luxury, have you seen them? Got me looking like I'm out about it, fun as my demeanor. Here at the location and I'm getting out the leaner. I ain't doing no complaining, I'm just trying to get a beamer. Trying to get the back of women popping out the show. And I only act that woman putting on the show. Cooking up the party, then I put it up for show. Better pay me.
Had to take the tire off and trying to get this tie rod in a little bit better. It was real far off, as y'all can see. That's the sleeve, right? Mm-hmm.
Get this.
All right. Man, having a hell of a time trying to get this tie rod situation figured out. Man, so we're about to go over here to one of my partner shop. Some of them got more tools, more vices, all that type of stuff. Because after we get done with this, it's going to him anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this trip over there to his shop so we can get this tie rod situation resolved. So it's December the 2nd, and we're working on the Monte Carlo. Y'all stay tuned. So we got the wheels straight. Steering shaft, we got the steering shaft straight. Oh, you know I'm recording for my YouTube people, so they'll see what our problem is. So then if they had that problem, they'll know. So the steering wheel straight up right now. That's where we're supposed to be at. 10 and 2. That's straight. I'm gonna take it on the other side so y'all can see. So here go the other sleeve. What you think, Uncle? It ain't too bad, huh? That's really not bad at all, Uncle. I think we might just let that be. It's better than what I had. It's way further in. Yeah. It might be a little off, but that's far better than what I had, Uncle. So you say you can tell that that toe is off at the bottom, huh? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of camber at the top, not enough toe at the bottom. So I gotta go negative toe, I believe. But I'll still be able to push it out though to the tow truck. We won't have to do too much work, and we can keep the wheels straight till the end. So I think that'll work on. Mm-hmm. But that's far better than what I was seeing. 'Cause I'm talking about it was way more obvious that that wheel was turned when I would look at it from that angle. So that's good. But here go the sleeve that we used. We wound up going with the precision. We got rid of that mug. This precision seemed like that's gonna probably have to be the move on both sides. But I just throw this in the car. So when you get ready to do the work that's needed, here, have that in there. Whoa. You wired yet, Unc? Tired yet? Now a wire harness. Like a lot of this mess.
Yeah.
The other one though was missing too many things, so he said we got to run the wires to the motor through this top somewhere. So
This is stored wire. It's stored on that side, right?
not sure.
Ooh,
You know, I ain't got the motor.
what do you do with it? That's the one he fixed.
Yes, sir.
Let me see if I can remember.
So we got the wire harness ran over here on this side. Still trying to figure out where everything is on this thing. What all these bolts go to. I believe I got these mixed up. I think these need to go on the bottom. I think these go on the top because they're longer. Put them through there because they got that battery tray. We'll unmask this battery tray and see what it looks like in there. So we just got a temporary zip tie on there. So the plug to the horn is not doing all that stretching. It's not stretching as crazy as it was. So put that back up. Well, there we go. That was the plan. Okay. I gotta figure out what side the battery tray gonna go on. Gotta put that in there in that fender. Gotta get a couple more bolts in there. Make that splash guard and everything work. We're going to remove all the splash guard and everything on this side to make the to put that wire to the hood latch. So, but yeah, we done for today. Uncle Fred, he said he tired. Man, we coming along though, Unc. I'm gonna give you this real quick so you can see those battery trays. This is those battery trays. How many bolts do that battery tray usually need?
2.
Let me get a razor real quick. So, yeah, man, appreciate y'all tuning into the channel. I'm hoping y'all liking the content. Yeah, I'm showing y'all all the mistakes. No need to hide it. I'm hoping that this content will help someone really learn how to put their stuff together. And right now, I'm just looking at how hot the G-Body class is right now. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get back with y'all.
Promise everybody can't be Nero. Walk like, talk like, move like, juice. Walking like, talk.